Walking, standing, even sleeping. It's all painful for 60-year-old Dawn Ray Downton, who suffers from a type of inflammatory arthritis called sacroiliitis. For that, the Halifax woman got a medical marijuana license. And for 8 months last year, she smoked and ate pot. And to her surprise, she was sick to her stomach constantly.
I got extremely nauseated. I mean, beyond any nausea you can imagine.
Last fall, Downton was diagnosed as having cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome from the pot. It's something usually seen in long-term heavy marijuana users. Her atypical diagnosis was made shortly before the marijuana she had been consuming for months was recalled. Pulled because of what Health Canada described as residual levels of two banned pesticides, myclobutanol and bifenazate. When myclobutanol is heated or burned, it produces hydrogen cyanide. And if inhaled, symptoms vary from dizziness to even death. But this scientist at Colorado Green Lab says there are other known symptoms.
Nausea or vomiting are two things that can be a byproduct of this.
The same symptoms Downton was experiencing, and she was an Organogram customer, a Moncton, New Brunswick company that voluntarily pulled its medical marijuana. At the time, Health Canada said no side effects had been reported.
So I'm living proof that Health Canada is not protecting medical marijuana patients.
They missed Downton's complaint. The department now confirms it made an error.
To have so many people come forward so quickly is quite startling.
This lawyer has heard from more than 90 people who received a recall notice and are now interested in starting a class action lawsuit.
The cat is out of the bag, and physicians are going to be aware of the fact that their patients may have smoked marijuana that contained chemicals that are harmful to health.
Now, in a move aimed at reassuring Canadians that medical marijuana is safe and quality controlled, it's announced there will be random testing for unapproved pesticides. As for Downton, she suspects it was pesticides and not the cannabis that was making her sick. She plans to ship her leftover weed to a lab for testing to find out what exactly it contains. Metrum, a Toronto-based licensed producer, is also caught up in the pesticide recall. 10 of Metrum's 21,000 customers have reported side effects to Health Canada. Combined, Metrum and Organogram have 25,000 customers affected by the recall. That's 1 in 5 medical marijuana patients in Canada receiving notice about pot tainted with pesticides. Elizabeth Chu, CBC News, Halifax.